Hello, Andrew here from 369 Game Design. In this episode, we're going to continue our Endless Runner development journey. Where we left off, we had a platform pooling system in place, so we put a sphere in just to actually test that it was creating and removing objects as we were going forward. What we really need is an actual character and some animations. In this episode, we're going to go through that process of how I find the animations, find the different characters, and provide you some insight so you can actually do this yourself going forward. If you like the content, please comment below, like, subscribe, let me know how I'm doing. Good place to start with Google. Go into Google search engine, type free 3D character models, and as you can see, there are a large amount of links available pointing to different characters. And anything that you want, you will find if you spend enough time looking for it. The ones I like the most, starting with free 3D, get a lot of my content from here. For example, with the free 3D character models, there are 1,000 models being found. Some of them are purchasable, as can be seen, and some are not, and some of them are very good quality as well. Looking at CG Trader, 6,700 and plus of free 3D character models that you can have a look at, go through, download as you see fit, or TurboSquid, another good site, good content, and freely available models for you to utilize. The Unity Asset Store, also an excellent place to get character models that you can utilize in your game assets, along with a horrendous amount of other environmental things that you require. To get 3D characters, log into the Asset Store, get 3D characters, and if you would look just looking for the free ones, select your popularity, price low to high, and it will sort things as the free ones first, going forward from there. And there's excellent content that you can actually get and utilize. For what I need at the moment, my good site to go to is Mixamo.com. Mixamo.com has animated 3D characters that are available freely for you to download, along with their animations. So you would log into Mixamo.com, your option to browse their characters and browse the animations. Just going through the site quickly, so if you look at their browse characters, they have a vast amount of characters that you can actually utilize for your games for any other purposes, for example, even in Blender. So you have monsters, you have warrior characters that you can utilize, zombie characters, policemen, archers, space aliens, etc. You just have to look forward, look through the content, and find what you like. So, for example, let's choose this Warcock character while we have a look at the animations. If you click on the Animations tab, there are a vast amount of animations that you can be utilizing going forward. Anything from the men being idle, somebody sitting and laughing, jumping animations, zombie animations, shooting animations. There is a large amount of stuff that you can actually find going forward, even zombie biting animation. So once you're in the Animations tab, you find an animation that you like, and when you select on it, the character on the right hand side will actually start performing the animation, so you can actually see how it looks with the character that you've currently selected. And keeps going forward, you can see it loading, and you'll be able to see the character doing the animation that you would like. For now, for the Endless Runner, we just need a basic character that we can actually test with just to make sure the game dynamics is working. So let's go back to characters, and one that I've selected is the Wirebot character, which is basically just a humanoid model that we can actually utilize. It doesn't have any flowing textures or cloaks or capes going on behind. And as you can see, he's performing the last animation that we had on the screen, which is the Philodons, which I can honestly sit and watch all day long. Once we've got the character selected, let's head over to the animations and start looking for the animations that we are going to be utilizing within the game. So I'm going to start off with, I need an idle animation, and we can select from the list that comes up. So scrolling through, I I like this breathing idle. I think it would look great as a starting position for my character before he actually starts running. In order to download this model and its animation, I would click on the download button, choose FBX for Unity with skin because I actually want the character to be downloaded as well, and then click the download button. We'll prepare the download and save it to my hard drive. Next animation we're going to be looking for is a jump animation. So type jump into the search bar and scroll down to find one that you like. I like this jump animation. I think it looks pretty good when the character is actually performing it in the game. And as you can see, you can change some of the settings and keep it in place if you would like, which means it will just jump in place. I like this one, so let's download it to the hard drive. The only difference is when I click download this time, I'm going to choose FBX for Unity and I'm going to select without skin, as I already have the model previously downloaded in the idle animation. Click download and save it to the hard drive. Next we need to look for a slide animation so that the character can slide underneath obstacles. And I like this running slide, and you can choose whichever you would like. As you can see, it slides quite nicely underneath the obstacles in my mind. Click download, FBX for Unity, and again without skin, click download and it will save to your hard drive. At some point in time in our game, our character is going to run into something and a death animation has to be kicked in. So we need to find a dying animation. So once he runs into an obstacle, he can hit it and then fall back to itself. I like this dying backwards. Looks pretty good to me. Click download. Again, FBX for Unity and without skin, click download to save it to your hard drive. And of course, the last animation that we need, it's a running game, so of course we need to get ourselves a running animation. So this one looks pretty cool to me. If you look at it in place, it looks like he's running, and I think it'll look pretty good in the game. Again, last one, click download, FBX for Unity, without skin, click download to save it to your hard drive. So right now we have a character, we have some basic animations that we can utilize in our game, but before we leave the site, just wanted to show you something else that's incredibly useful going forward. So when you are looking at different 3D character models or humanoid models, the majority of them are not actually rigged, which means they don't have the bone structure that Unity can utilize to perform the animations. One of the key benefits of this website is if you would go to upload character, and then you can drag in a character that you previously downloaded into its upload bar. It will then start importing their character, and from there it will run an auto rigging system in order to create a bone structure for the character so that you can then use the animations from this website within your Unity project. So the moment it's currently processing the character and it will move on to the next step. As you can see at the moment, the character has been uploaded. It's now processing the model to try and work out where all the bone structures are. So at this moment, the auto rigger has gone through and it's not exactly sure how the bones are positioned in this model. As it recommends, the model should be in T-pose, which is basically the character standing, feet together, back straight, with the arms stretched out. The model that we had was not constructed in that, but no worries. The auto rigger can actually do quite a good job of working out the bone structure for this model. So you would then click next. What it's asking now is for you to place the markers, so you can actually work out more or less where the bone structures are. So you would grab the chin marker, grab it onto where the character's chin is, take the wrists and move it onto where the wrists are. Same with the elbows, where you believe the elbows to be. The knees, so you can actually bend at the knees, and the groin area as well. You can actually take off the symmetry if necessary. For example, the model that you import may not actually be symmetrical, one arm raised high and one raised low. and then you can actually move the individual icons around as you see fit. We'll leave the skeleton as a standard skeleton of 65 bones, and then we'll click next. And what the Autorig system will now do is try to create a bone structure for this character that we've actually imported. This may take some time to actually complete. Once the Autorig is completed, as you can see, the character has been rigged successfully. He's doing a basic idle animation, and to me, he looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the results, so you would then click next and replace the character that we'd previously chosen, the whitebot. And once it comes into the scene, you can then select any animations that you would like and you would perform them. Nice thing is, you would do the normal download that we discussed previously, and you'll be able to be utilized within your game structure with no issues. In the next episode, what we're actually going to do is take the characters that we've downloaded, the animations we've downloaded, and bring it into the Unity system, create an animation controller to actually have the brain of the animations, and a player script so that we can actually have the character moving around in the game world, move left, move right, jump up and down, slide under obstacles. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much. See you in the next episode.